Hi everyone, I'm Alan Chen, the Brand General Manager of Chow Tai Fook Jewellery Group. It's my honor to have this opportunity to share with you how Chow Tai Fook Jewellery Group tackled different issues during the COVID-19 pandemic. I don't think we need to use a lot of time to go through who Chow Tai Fook is, but one thing in this chart is very important. Innovation is in our blood. In the past 91 years, Chow Tai Fook has been passing through different stages of difficulties, but every time we use new innovation to tackle our challenges. Let me explain a little bit of our business model in local Hong Kong market. As you may know, mainland tourists is very important to our business, and also for overseas tourists contribute a lot in our business share. Another important dimension of our business is we have quite a lot of point of sales in Hong Kong. So our customers in Hong Kong can easily find us in different districts, no matter it's in tourist district or what we call some local household districts. For example, like Tsuen Wan or Tseung Kwan O. We have stores cover different parts in Hong Kong. When we were first hit by the pandemic, there are two challenges we faced. The first one is the restrictions of tourists coming into Hong Kong. So our business was deeply affected by the cutting out of tourists coming into Hong Kong. Another hit is the social distancing and the stay at home for local residents. That means both tourists and also local customers have been restricted to come to our stores. That made us a very difficult situation in the past few months. And we are trying to adapt to this situation. And I said before, innovation is in our blood. So we need to tackle this issue. And we decided we break it down into three different stages. The first stage, what we call the remain intact situation. And when the pandemic is getting better, we need to prepare. So stage 2 is preparation. And the third stage, we are ready for the rebounds. When the whole market opens up again, how we tackle and how we come up with a better solution to cope with the market change. When the pandemic comes, the first thing for us is to stop all sales-driven campaigns and also mass advertising. I think it's a very sensible way not to promote our brand during this stage. And that's why we take away all the outdoor advertising and also stop all online and also print advertising. And we need to keep contact with our customers. So what we did is to send out what we call the caring messages to our customers. But these messages, one, they're not sales related, two, they're not product related. And we just remind our customers. The rationale behind is want to keep warm with our customers. We want to keep sending messages to our customers, showing our care to them. When we were first hit by the pandemic, we adopt a work from home strategy in our company. Most of our back office staff, they can work from home, and the company supported our staff by providing them laptops and also can connect through VPN to our company server. And for rest of the staff, especially for the frontline staff, they can use mobile phone and different types of application to support them, and we can keep contact with our staff. For example, we use different types of training to provide to our staff and help them when they're at home, they can still get connected and we can still keep warm with our team members. For example, we have different types of training and also some are not related to business. For example, we have different sharing to talk about how you stay at home and how to cope with the pandemic situation. And also we provided learning leaves to our staff so they can stay home but still get connected and also still learning. Our senior management also heavily participated in our different types of connection with the staff. For example, in this picture is our CEO, Mr. Ken Wong. He conducted different types of live streaming to our staff and to talk about business, to talk about his experience. And on the right-hand side, you can see a timetable. We are operating like a TV channel. We provide different timing, different time slots, and different topics so that our staff can be connected with the company at this stage. And also these streamings would be putting in our server. Our staff can replay the live streaming in their learning application. And very lucky for us, before the pandemic, we have developed our own e-learning application already. And during this time, these two help us a lot. Internally, we have also been contacting among our team members. Some of us having chat and meetings and also maybe drink session, so our team can still keep connected during the pandemic period. And also we have different types of social gathering as well. And I think it's a new experience for all of us to have social gathering in an e-format. Another initiative is do an internal preparation for when the market was still very quiet. We have conducted a 14-day work from home challenge. Is to encourage our staff when they stay at home, they share the life daily on different types of lifestyle. This helps us to provide a more casual environment for our staff and also a relaxed style to encourage them to stay at home during the pandemic period. The above initiatives were only planned during a very short period of time. I don't think there's any company in Hong Kong would have anticipated such a situation, but we did react quite quickly and plan different types of activities. To conclude this stage, I would use one example to say we have been learning quite a lot during this stage. Every year, our group has a summit which involves more than 2,000 or 3,000 staff, and many of our employees need to fly to a particular city to join this summit. This year, we moved this initiative online. The result was more than 10,000 staff access to this summit online and use video streaming to do this. I think it's a good checkpoint for our company in this situation. It's not easy, but we gradually learned it, and also it gives us an opportunity to rethink when we do this summit next year, there would be an alternative way to do this. Some other initiatives were planned as well. For example, we want to show our factory to some of our participants. We did a factory virtual tour online. So most of our participants during this summit can see an other demonstration, even though they are not allowed to travel to our factory in China. From late March onwards, the pandemic situation gets a little bit better, and most of our staff can gradually moving from home to work back in the office. So we started our second stage. We used a new tool, it's called My Spark Business. Our sales team, they can use this mobile application to sell their product to their customers. This is an in-house built application and is very useful during this situation. This platform connects to our e-shop and is a one-stop shopping experience to our customers. I'll show you how it works. So our staff can log into their own mobile application and they can choose the products from our database. they can choose what type of product can fit their customers. And then they can send pictures and descriptions and also price to their customers. If their customers are interested, they can place order online. This is an in-house built application and is very important when the customers cannot come to the store and our staff can contact their customers. This is a totally new concept to both our staff and also our customers. As you know, in Hong Kong, most of the customers, they're used to come to our shop and talk to our sales staff, and we can have personal contact and good service to our customers. By this application, we need to change our business model. We contact our customers through mobile phone, through instant messengers, and also phone calls. We can still keep contact even though the customers, they are not willing to come to our store. And we have been trying this application for a few weeks. And one thing worth to note is not only our sales people are using this application, even for back office staff, they can be part of our sales force as well. They can have this account, they can have this application, and they can send products to their friends. So we have expanded our sales force not only for those frontline sales people, but can be everyone. After this has been tried for a few times and few weeks, we did a quite large scale promotion in early April. We gather customers' information from our sales force, and we did this sales campaign called Flash Sale. I think quite a lot of companies in Hong Kong in different industries, they are using this kind of flash sale. We did this way is to gather all the customers' information from our sales force and putting them into a central database. And this sales promotion only planned during a very short period of time. How we do this is to use our My Smart Biz application to contact our customers. When we set up this promotion, we gather customers' information from our sales staff and putting them into a Facebook group. So our customers are informed different types of product offering, sales promotion, and different types of product timing when we issue what type of promotion items. And also customers can place their order in different social media platforms. And our sales staff can keep contact with them via, for example, Facebook or WhatsApp or WeChat. And these applications help us a lot. We can keep contact with our customers and they do not need to physically be in our store. We can use a graph to summarize our strategy. We have our stock in our database, in our warehouse, and we select part of our products, part of our items to join this flash sale promotion. And we communicated through social media platforms and also My Smart Biz application and to show products to our customers. And our customers can do their inquiry via mobile phone or social media messages and to ask our staff about different information. And if they're interested and if they want to purchase, they can buy it through our e-shop. So you can see this whole journey. Customers do not need to physically visit our store, which is a good and also preventive way during the pandemic. From the company point of view, we can still keep contact with our customers, even though they may not be buying, but still we can keep contact with them and we can keep our customer relationship. The result was quite encouraging. This is our e-shop data figures. As you may know, e-business in Hong Kong is not very popular because our customers can find our store very easily. And e-business in Hong Kong is not a major sales channel in this market. But by this promotion, We increased the number of users by 50% year-on-year basis. As you can see, from March onwards, we started our preheat and also our promotion in early April. And the number of interaction increased by 51% as well. And for us, this is very encouraging. On top of traffic, the result was very encouraging as well. From our experience, people buying from eShop, the ticket size is relatively lower. But surprisingly, there was one item sold during this flash sale campaign. The price was over 200,000 Hong Kong dollar. This is a big surprise to us. The total sales generated by this flash sale was very encouraging as well. It needed 4 million Hong Kong dollar. And during this pandemic period, it's encouraging news to the whole team. Qualitatively, the positive feedback from customers also help us to improve in our service and also to change in our sales channel. There's some numbers worth sharing as well. WhatsApp is still the major social media communication platform among our staff. They can communicate via WhatsApp message with our customers. It's an easier way to contact with our customers. We can send pictures, we can send voice messages, and it's a very convenient way to keep contact with our customers. Internally, 89% of our frontline staff engage in this flash sale promotion. I think it's a good way for our sales staff to keep contact with customers, and they do not need to face-to-face meet the customers. It's a good tool to help them to find a reason to get contact with the customers. The conversion rate, this means when we contact customer, what would be the conversion from a sales lead to a sales order. This kind of communication, one, because the customers, they are regular customers, and two, it's a very private way to contact with our customers. The conversion rate is very encouraging as well. The average selling price increased by over 5 times as well, and this is also a surprise to us. These numbers prove we can find a way during these difficult times. This campaign gave us a very good lesson to learn how we plan for the future. This means the change in communication, the change in sales channel, and also how we manage our sales staff internally. Now we come to the third stage, what we call ready for rebounds. We think that we need a change in our marketing channel. In the past 1 or 2 years, in Hong Kong, we still quite rely on traditional communication. Of course, we have our Facebook, we have our Instagram, these types of social communication. But still, in Hong Kong, we use quite a lot of traditional advertising. For example, outdoor billboard or print advertising. Now, we think that we need a change. We need to spend smart and effectively on our spending because we realize that consumers are changing. They are moving from traditional media and to different types of social media. We are prepared to shift more brand communication and customer contact to online. Like we shared before, we use social media platforms like WhatsApp or Facebook to contact with our customers, and it proved to be quite successful. Now it's time for us to make a plan for the future. Should we move more kind of resources and timing and also channels? The first strategy change for us is to shift our advertising and promotion budget from mass promotion campaign. For example, you see a lot of bus back advertising, outdoor billboard, and sometimes TV advertising. We are thinking to shift our resources to more online focus. As you may know, consumers in Hong Kong, they spend quite a lot of time in their mobile phones. We need to make a change to access to these consumers. with a way like social media or search engine or different type of online communication. This is a very important change. But when we talk about using social media to get contact with customers, we cannot send sales information or very direct sales messages to our consumers every day. They'll get bored or they'll get negative feedback to us. That's why we need to use what we call content to sell a product with story and more emotional messages. And these would be more welcome by our customers. And another important aspect would be these type of product messages or pictures would be very useful for our Smart Biz platform. That means our sales staff can send these kind of messages or pictures to our customers to generate their demand. If they're interested, they can continue this dialogue. Compared to a traditional selling way, customers need to come to our store and our sales staff could passively wait for their customers. From this platform, we can proactively reach our customers to send out messages, to send out soft promotion messages to their customers to stimulate their demand. And then they can follow up online and they can use our Smart Biz platform to close the deal. It sounds very logical and it sounds very well planned, but I can share with you this journey is not easy. We did a lot of trial and error during the past few months, and there are quite a lot of learning from these few months. For example, for online campaign, we did quite a lot of online campaign in mainland China. But when we do the same campaign in Hong Kong, we realize no matter from the shopping behavior, the payment gateway, and also for consumers in Hong Kong, the use of technology platform is quite significantly different with the consumers in the mainland. For example, in the mainland, when we did the sales campaign, they can do the payment very easily through WeChat or other kind of online payment platform. But in Hong Kong, there are different payment gateways used by local citizens. It's difficult to ask our customers to do their online payment in a single platform. So our sales staff need a lot of time to talk to our consumers on how they can make the payment. Another way is we use social media or instant messages to contact with our customers. But after all, many of our customers still rely on, for example, mobile phone, or when they pick up the product, they prefer to come to our store. That means we cannot 100% shift from a physical selling to online selling. I think it's a long journey. But at least we started this journey and we create different types of new platforms to get access to our consumers. Some other channels that are very popular in mainland China, they are not 100% ready in Hong Kong. For example, live streaming by what we call key opinion leaders, KOL, or key opinion customers, KOC, is very popular in mainland China right now. But I think this trend is yet to come to Hong Kong at this stage. We are not relying on this kind of live streaming to sell to our customers. In mainland, we use different types of KOC or KOL to generate quite a lot of business. But I think there could be a trend coming into the Hong Kong market later. From our flash sale promotion experience, one thing is very important in Hong Kong. Personal contact and personal service still counts very important in this market. We cannot rely 100% online, and service is one of the major strengths in the Hong Kong market. And that's why I still strongly encourage our friends in the retail industry. No matter different types of online channel we're using, personal contact is still the most important in this market. We can use different types of social media channels to support our sales. But after all, service is one of our major strengths in Hong Kong market. This is the end of my sharing, and I hope that the above experience could be helpful to you. And I hope that the Hong Kong market could gradually pick up very soon. Thank you.